Saludos amigos, Kash here, President and CEO of realestateandlosterenas.com. So guys, today I'm doing something really different. I'm actually sitting down with two amazing doctors here in Las Terrenas. Personally, myself, my entire family, my wife, Carissa, and her daughter, Elle, we've all been here. And on my last visit here, I had a little earache, so I came in to see them. And I was thinking, I had to get something out there. I had to get these guys. I had to kind of twist their arm and say, listen, we've got to talk to my friends in Canada and explain to them that it's going to be okay if they come and visit. So guys, today's episode, we're going to be talking to Dr. Evan and Dr. Randolfo. Okay? United Doctors, stay tuned. We're going to jump right into this, and we're basically just going to have a conversation back and forth, no different than when I was here as a patient and just asking some questions. So I'm basically I want you guys to understand who they are, their names, where they're from, how long they've practiced medicine, right? And then we're going to talk a little bit about United Doctors, where they got the idea, and all that good stuff. So we'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dr. Evan. Nice to see you again.
Yes, so nice to see you.
So we had the idea 2 years ago.
Okay.
We moved to Las Terrenas 3 years ago.
Great.
We had a little project that we worked on for 1 year.
Okay.
Then we had a vacation for 2 months. We were supposed to move to La Romana.
Oh, I see.
Then we had 2 months to stay in Las Terrenas.
Yes.
So
together, both of you?
Yes.
Okay.
We work in the same project.
Okay. Got it.
For a TV show. So
What TV show?
It was Exatlon.
It was called Exatlon.
Yeah.
Exatlon, okay.
Yeah. So
very cool. So
So
you were the doctors for the TV show?
for
Yes.
the TV show.
Oh, nice.
We were on set.
You were on set?
Yeah, the whole day
Nice.
watching.
So you guys
the
are
show.
almost famous?
No. At the beginning, we didn't know it was for a TV show. We were supposed to be the doctors for the crew.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't know it was going to be we were going to be on the set
Oh,
with
you didn't
them.
know.
No.
You were going to be right in it.
We were
Yeah.
supposed to be in the office.
Cool.
So after the show ended, last season we were with them.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be 2-month vacation.
Okay.
So we stayed in Las Terrenas. We were
Cool.
just walking, and we saw this little space for rent. We said, what would happen if we open our practice? It was just we never talked about that before, or it was not planned at all.
Great.
So we say we were just laughing. It's like it's not gonna work. But
Yeah.
It was
Let's-
taking a little faith to see what happened during this period of vacation that we had.
How many years ago was that now?
Right now, 3 years.
3 years now.
About 3 years
3 years
ago.
now.
Yeah.
3-year anniversary's coming up?
Coming to Las Terrenas.
Yes.
1 year with the 2018, we came here. Then 2019, we finished with the program, vacation period, and then we decided to open our office.
So cool. Okay, so 3 years, yeah.
Yeah, it started as a joke, but
Thank
then
God.
we opened it was a little office,
Yes.
and
So not in this location?
No,
no,
it
not
was
in this
upstairs.
location. It was
Upstairs.
just upstairs.
Wow.
So we had one patient every day. So like, what?
We got a business.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Then 2 patients every day, then 2,
So
3, and
amazing.
it started to work. So we
Yeah.
said, okay, it's working. Then we get to the point like 6 months after that we were seeing too many patients. We had no space, but we never thought we could move.
That quickly.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we after we opened, we said, you know what, we can do a 2-year plan to see if this works.
For sure.
Yeah, so we say, okay, we're gonna be patient and wait 2 years.
Yes.
And see what happens. So in 6 months we were booked and we had no more space. So we say
I
now
guess we're gonna keep going.
It's
Yeah.
the time to move, and also because there was no empty spaces downstairs,
no.
we had to
Yes.
stay upstairs, and we had patients with broken legs
Oh,
going
wow.
up the stairs, and we said no, we cannot do that. And we
Oh.
have to move downstairs. Or elderly patient also the same. There's difficult with the movement, so
Yes,
going
yes.
upstairs stairs was
Oh,
not easy.
makes
So we
sense.
decided no, it's better to be down first floor.
Yeah.
And then
So
How long have you been on this first floor now?
now,
1 year.
1 year now.
1
See
year
that?
now.
I'll give you that.
Hi, Dr. Rodolfo.
And he's,
1 year
he's the
now.
one that cured my ear.
Yeah.
Thank you, doctor.
Always.
So 1 year in this location.
Yes,
1 year
correct.
in this one, yeah.
Now, guys, we're going to be giving you a tour of their office. It's a beautiful office. We're just sitting in one of the examining rooms here. You guys will be pleasantly surprised relative to what we have in Canada. You guys, I don't know if you've been to Canada before, but
No, it's
this
good.
blows away the doctor's office that I go to in Canada. A lot of my friends are doctors at home, and no offense, but this is way nicer. So
Thank
I
you.
just want you guys to know it's a
Thank
great
you.
job on putting this together. And we're going to give you that tour in a little bit. So you've been in this location for about 1 year.
1 year now.
Yes.
1 year, 1 month.
1 year, 1 month. So one of the concerns that people say, and one of the concerns I had with a 4-year-old daughter, was if I get sick. So let's start with two people. Let's start with the 7-day tourist.
Yes, yes.
So you have the 7-day tourist, like I used to be in the past until I moved here. The 7-day tourist is really concerned about if they get sick from eating something, right? So their stomach,
Yes.
stomach issues, throwing up. Do you see a lot of that, and how do you treat those situations, and how do people typically end up with those illnesses?
We do see it on a regular basis. So what we do is when we receive the patient, we interview the patient, and
Yes.
then we order tests, usually a stool test,
Okay.
to confirm or rule out. If we confirm, then we treat.
I see.
Usually we confirm it.
Got it.
Yeah.
And we treat the patient, usually they feel
Yeah.
well.
They recover 100%.
Yes,
after
yes,
that.
yes. But the thing is, when it comes to tourists and they don't know if they're going to see a doctor that can speak the same language,
Of course.
it's a little scary. So
Very, very scary.
Not even have to be scared.
And that's one of the things. One of the things we were so scared of is if one of us do get sick,
Yes.
major or minor,
Yes.
we can't communicate.
Yeah.
I'm working on my Spanish. My assistant's trying to help me speak better Spanish, but it's taking him a little bit longer. It's his fault, not mine. No, I'm joking. No, so it's really scary to go into a foreign country. You can't speak the language.
Yeah.
You're sick, and this makes it so much more comfortable. It's so easy to communicate with these guys. They actually listen, and the other thing I really liked about it is how you guys allot times for your patients. We're not in and rushed out. You can come in. You take your
No.
time.
Normally, for example, we talk about at the beginning when we
Yeah.
open our practice that at least half an hour
Yes.
with each patient.
That's amazing.
So, for example, here in the exam room is half an hour, and then afterwards, then we discuss the diagnosis of the patient,
With the
treatment
patient.
with the
With the
patient,
patient, yes.
the treatment of the patient, and that will be at least 10 to 15 minutes extra. So, total, approximately, sometimes it could be around 45 minutes more or less with
Yeah,
every single
sometimes, yeah.
patient.
Because we interview you before coming to the exam
Okay.
room outside, so then you come with us here.
Okay.
You have 30 minutes with us, and then we have to discuss again treatment
Perfect.
and Q&A. You can have all the answers you want, and we are here, to answer all the questions. And then
It's so different. Back home in Canada, it's not like that. It's very, you're in and you're out.
we understand that system,
I understand it
but
too.
for
yes.
us, it doesn't work.
No.
But we're not trying to criticize any system.
Exactly, neither
is,
am
I.
for us, it doesn't work because when we moved here and we decided to open our, private practice, it's like, okay, we have to do this, but in a very relaxed way. Otherwise, it's not gonna work because you hit a certain point that you are tired of what you do,
Of
and
course.
that has happened before
Yes,
to
yes,
us both.
Yeah.
And we said, you know what? Let's make a pact. We don't get to that point again.
Good for
So
you.
we can do this and be happy.
Yes.
It's not because we try to do something special. This works for us.
Yeah.
And
We
when it
enjoy
works for
what
the
we do.
doctors, patients can see. The
Yes.
doctors are happy.
Yeah.
It's because we are relaxed.
And that's
And we're
advantage.
truly
of
happy.
being
It's just-
home.
And we're truly happy because we're
We are
doing what
truly-
we love. So,
And we have the ocean right there.
Yes, yes.
So-
Across the
So,
street.
so guys, literally the ocean is, we can jump in the ocean in about
It's
30
right there.
seconds.
Yes.
Yes.
30 seconds we can be like right in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes.
So I think that helps the mood. But overall, the fact you guys were able to start your own business and you can set your own rules for how you want to practice medicine. I personally really, really feel that and appreciate the comfort that I get when I come here. So It's not something, and like I'm not criticizing any systems.
No.
I'm just saying I love this system.
We think we feel the same because
Yes.
when we every morning, it's like we're excited to open the office.
The office, yeah.
So that
We feel blessed to be here.
Good for you.
and that didn't happen before. It's like, oh, we have to go to work. But now it's like, okay, can we go now?
Can we go to work?
Can we open? So it's like,
it's a good example right now. We're doing this interview.
yes,
The
it's
door is
like,
open. They didn't lock the door
no,
and say
it's always there, open.
we're done at 3. No, they were waiting for me. I had an espresso next door.
Exactly.
And as I was sitting there, I saw a couple patients come in and leave, come in and leave.
Yeah.
And they treated them, and everybody went on. Right?
That's it. We're trying to do
Yeah.
a relaxed medicine. I don't know.
No, it's working because, like I'm saying, it's one of the biggest fears us Canadians or Americans that can't speak the language have. Like, what's going to happen in worst case scenario? Right?
And for us, what we wanted to, give to our community is that when you see
I want to make sure these guys can hear you really good.
when you see the doctor, you're not stressed. When you come to see us, it's because there's some issue. You're not
Yes.
happy to see us. It's just you need something. You need help
There's something
because
wrong.
something
Yes.
wrong. So our point of view is try to make this moment the
As
most.
pleasantly as possible.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I know you're in pain. I know something's bothering you, but let's try to make
Everybody
this the
relax
easiest
and we'll work
possible,
through this.
so you can, feel more comfortable.
Totally
You have the trust with the doctors. You can, and again, it works for us because when the patient trusts and the patient is relaxed, they give all the information.
Yes.
If I see
They're
you,
more open.
yeah,
They're
if
more
I see you in
open.
10 minutes,
Let
it's
you
like,
diagnose better, yes.
yeah, if I see you in 10 minutes, it's like, what do you have? Okay, you have to take this for 7 days and that's it. The patient does.
I forgot to tell you this. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yes.
So when you have time, you remember, oh, when I was 5 years old, I hit my knee, and then the patient tells you all the information.
Totally.
So it's not that we are
It's
really,
amazing.
really good doctors. It's that we are
I
really
think you're
curious.
really, really good doctors.
care.
Yeah.
We
And I
just
think
curious,
that's medicine, right?
and it
Yeah.
works.
And-
Yes.
It works
Our
because
daughter, when she comes here, she looks forward to it, and sometimes it's a little bit of a task to
it,
get her to open her mouth. That was her last
Yeah.
challenge. But eventually we figured out that she just doesn't like the popsicle stick. So once she realized the popsicle stick is not a component of opening your mouth, we got
Exactly.
rid of it,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So it was like a whole eye opener for her. Very cool. That's amazing. Another thing we were chatting about, I forget. I was with you in the examining room, then in the office with you, but we were talking about critical care. So what happens in this situation? I really liked how you explained the manner of helping. You come down. Let's say, God forbid, you break your leg. They see you. They say you have to go to the hospital now. Now what happens? So what I really like is the system that they have in place. They'll stay with you as a patient of theirs and make some phone calls. They'll
Yes.
explain it better. So this is great.
Yeah, because let me explain. This is outpatient clinic,
Yes.
so it's mostly consultation every day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least from 9 to 5.
Yep.
After, if you have an emergency like chest pain, a broken leg,
Yes, exactly.
serious trauma, you can dial 911 and they're gonna pick you up at your place, and they take
So
you to the
that's really
hospital.
important too. That was news for me when he said you can dial 911.
Yes, it works.
You know,
It works here.
call me naive. I didn't realize that it worked. 911 worked here the way it does back home in
Yes,
Canada.
yes. If you dial
That's
911, they take
So
you to the
remember that.
hospital.
You can do 911. here.
Yes,
Yes.
they take you to a hospital right away, and then you can see the orthopedist. When you come here, because you have a major issue that we cannot solve,
Of
then
course.
we send you there. But we make sure they know you're coming, they are waiting for you. We always speak to the director of other medical centers.
That's amazing. Yes.
So
I
it's
love
like the patient, when they leave our office, it's like, okay, I'm taken care of.
Yeah.
That
They feel that.
that
They feel-
sensation changes everything.
changes
Because-
everything.
then the patient trusts the patient. It's okay. You go to the hospital. After, we follow you up, so we
Yes.
know, we see the X-rays, we tell you, we make
I
suggestions,
agree.
and
Observations about the treatment.
any
Yeah.
other question you have our WhatsApp.
That, like all of you that know me, I worry about my daughter constantly. So, like, a service like that you offer means so much to myself that I know you can keep an eye on it. We have a relationship. You understand the background of your patients. And then I don't know if anybody speaks English in the hospitals. So now we have you as
we're like the middleman.
Yes.
We are. If you need us, you just text us or call, and we help.
And actually, that that's a perfect segue into the next part of this. I love the fact that when Elle, she's not feeling 100%, it's a quick WhatsApp to the doctors, and we say, typically my wife sends a message, she'll say, hey, this is happening. Yes. And minutes later, the doctor responds and says, hey, how about this, or how about that, or come and see me in the morning. Again, something that doesn't exist. For me, at least in Canada, I can't speak to the US, I don't live there, but it's a service that means so much. Yeah. And guys, you should feel so comfortable knowing once you come and visit them, you've created that relationship, okay? And now you become a patient of theirs, right? Yes. And now those kind of services become available to you, accessible to you. So you really, really, United Doctors, remember that. But explain that. So when you get a text, 11 o'clock at night, what happens?
We usually have the office WhatsApp just for the patients, and we usually answer pretty quick.
You do?
We try to answer.
This is on their personal time, though, keep in mind.
Yeah.
This is totally their personal time. They're with their families, and they're going...
We always answer.
Yeah, it's amazing.
If I don't answer or Rodolfo doesn't answer, we're driving. But we make sure we answer right away, because then we can give a little advice, and you tell us what's going on, and I can give some advice, and then we can see you in the office. But if it's not an emergency and I can tell you what to do for now, then you are okay, family's okay, you can have a good night's sleep, and then we see you in the morning. But you don't have to be worried that you have nobody to talk to no doctors to help you or speak the language. So I think for us it's like, okay, let's make sure they're fine, and you can see them later.
Guys, doctors, you don't realize how valuable the service is that you offer.
We didn't
really
know, because for us it's like the normal way to do it.
It's normal. You're a doctor, I'm here to help somebody. But I think you guys take it for granted how great you are at what you do, and that communication means so much to people like myself to be able to get that. It's invaluable. It's completely invaluable. So when the scenario comes up and it's not urgent, you say, hey, come and see me in the morning. What are your hours over here at United Doctors?
We are here from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 12:30, and then from 3 in the afternoon until 5.
Okay.
And it's really easy because you can either contact us by WhatsApp, call us, or you can, on our Facebook page, you can... you can schedule your own appointment.
Oh, no way.
Because it has the options. When you make reservation, you can
select.
Yeah, you can select the hour you want to see us.
Okay, I'm going to put all this information. I've got all their information right here. I'll put the Facebook info on the bottom, and all their contact info as well. But like they said, you can WhatsApp them. That's what we typically do. We send them a WhatsApp, and
Saturdays and
you focus on getting better.
Saturdays and Sunday we do not open the office, but if we are around, because usually we're having breakfast or lunch with family, and if we are around
and there's an urgent situation, you want to see somebody,
you can call us and we open.
Okay, great.
If we are on the beach far away, maybe not, but usually we are around. This is a small town.
But you see how I think you guys are noticing the difference in the level of care from these two doctors. There's a genuine sense of they want to help, they want you to get better, and they want to heal.
We like it. It's I don't know, but for us, this is fun. It's like I did what I studied, what I majored in. So I don't know. For us, it's simple. It's
how's that slogan go? You never work a day in your life if you love what you do.
Yeah. So for us, it's not like a burden. I have to go to work. For us, it's like, okay.
Yes.
It's like, okay, we have another patient.
I'm catching these guys at the end of the day, keep in mind. It's 4:30.
Yes.
If I tried to do this back home, I think I would have got the door slammed on me. We've been here all day. I'm not sitting down here and talking to you right now, but no. Arms wide open, come in, let's talk, let's explain. What are some other aspects of the hospital environment? So I just want to touch on that because I know people worry about that. If they have to go to the hospital, I know you're going to follow up. Talk about insurance because that's a big topic for people when they get ready to come down here for 7 days. Then, of course, there's insurance that long term, like I'm here for 6-7 months.
Yes.
Do you have any advice insurance-wise before somebody travels here? I'm not saying a recommendation, but more so advice.
Well, if you're coming to live, there's local insurance companies that you can hire and you get coverage for consultation, emergencies, major surgery, whatever you need.
So there can be coverage for your services.
Yes, provide proper invoice so you can claim the money back.
That's
So
easy, nice and easy.
you pay here for the consultation. We give you the invoice and you can claim it back.
Okay, so
It's really simple.
Okay.
If you travel with international insurances, if you go to the hospital, usually they take it. Or if they don't take it, you pay in advance and then you can collect the money back when you get back home.
Okay.
So
Got it.
we just want you to know that if you see us, there's no major issue when it comes to money. We're not chasing patients for money.
Got it.
And we have really good fees. So
Yeah.
for
your
that,
fees
you
are
don't have to
reasonable.
worry. No.
Guys, their fees are amazing. It's the quality of what you're getting and what you're paying for it is just amazing. So, when you guys do reach out, and hopefully you don't have to see me. Like that's always the goal. Right?
Yeah, maybe
That's always
outside.
the goal.
Yes, that's
You can
always the
see
goal.
us outside having coffee.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least say hi when you
At
see
least
us.
say hi, exactly. But stuff happens, and we are in paradise. And when people are in paradise,
Yeah, they get
anything can happen.
too relaxed. Yeah.
You can get too relaxed. You can eat something that doesn't agree with you, or you can fall
Yes.
off a scooter.
Yes.
But feel comfortable that you've met the men behind United Doctors, the doctors behind United Doctors, and what you see right now is what you're going to get when you put in that WhatsApp message, that phone call, and reach out to them. So don't worry when you come down here. You're in good hands. You really, really, really are in good hands.
We're here
And
for
if
you.
you're like me and you move down here, you're going to love it because that element, that part of the component of moving here, the medical care, you feel really comfortable knowing that you got two guys like this seconds away on your phone.
Thank you so
That's
much.
good.
We're here for you.
Yeah. No, congratulations on everything. Congratulations
Thank you.
on the success.
Thank you so
And
much.
I guarantee you got a bunch of people out there that are going to be looking forward to coming and meeting you.
We are here for you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So that wraps that up for today, and I really appreciate the support. If you guys are looking, actually, no, sorry, guys. One more thing I want to talk about.
Yes.
Because as you know, our company is realestateinlosterrenas.com.
Yes.
Okay, what we're doing is we're not promoting just real estate or selling properties or pre-construction. We're promoting a lifestyle.
Yes.
So what I want personally, I'm Canadian, live a great life in Canada, but there's a piece missing. There's the sense of, I wouldn't say, you could say now, freedom, this ability to just be who you want to be.
Yes.
So what I'm encouraging people to do is, for quality of life purposes, either have a second home here, or
Yes.
if you can, just move here. You won't regret it because we've done the same thing.
Nobody's gonna regret
No,
it.
no,
No
that's
one's
no one.
exactly.
No.
You're not going to regret
It happens the same to us.
Yeah.
We're from Santiago,
And a lot of
so
people-
And
yeah.
they actually touched on something really important there. They're from Santiago. Las Terrenas is very unique. It's a completely unique individual piece of land within the Dominican Republic. All rules. If you've been to Punta Cana, you haven't been to Las Terrenas. If
No.
you've been to Cabarete, you haven't been to Las Terrenas. It's different. So that being said, the environment here for your health and for your personal well-being is great, but also for your investments, for your money. What are you guys seeing happen here in the last 6 months, let's say?
wow, the difference is
Real estate
really
Yeah.
amazing. You remember this situation with
Of
the
course,
pandemic when it
yes,
started? Nobody was there. Nobody was here. It was like a ghost town.
So,
But now that things are getting, more relaxed, it's amazing how many people are coming to Las Terrenas
Yes.
to either move here
Yes,
or be, part-time in Las Terrenas, part-time back home.
Exactly.
So
6 months,
we-
6 months.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the difference. It's been incredible.
Incredible.
We've seen it.
everything.
Every day we've seen new patients that are looking for this special place to move in,
Exactly.
it's like, wow, everybody wants to come
Yeah,
here
to
now.
Terrenas.
Everybody wants to
Everyone.
Yes.
No.
So how about when you look around at like we focus on pre-construction, our clients and customers back home, they like the element of new construction, pre-construction, seasoned developers, all that. Are you noticing the change in the landscape as far as, oh, there wasn't a building there yesterday?
Of
Now
course,
there's a building there.
yes. In less than 1 year, you see the difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you feel it
see
yourself.
live.
Yes.
Yes, correct.
We see it here in our practice. A lot of new patients every day, so it's like, wow.
We have more for planning to move here to Las Terrenas.
We've even seen a couple of patients that stayed during the whole year of the pandemic and
Wow.
then decided to stay here. And now
Yeah.
they bought their own place.
Their own place.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I had to touch on the real estate component of it because I know a lot of you are tuned into the channel and you're looking to invest and you're looking to move here. Part of your medical care, that's critical. We want everybody to have a full feel of all the components of living here in Las Terrenas, and you guys are like maybe the single most important one for everybody. So guys, that wraps it up. Once again, big shout out to these guys. They're absolutely amazing. And we look forward to having you guys come and visit us in Las Terrenas. And remember, guys, I say it every time, love where you live. Life is too short.
It's true.
Thanks, Doc. I don't know if we're doing the fish.
No.
All right, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Perfect. Awesome. That was